Are you fine?
Yes, I'm fine.
I love that this was recorded.
থামটা ভুলে গেল
ওর
জোরে
Sperm?
থাম
I do not have sperm, unfortunately.
You wish.
Yeah, I wish.
I sleep when I want to. I slept and the seasons changed. I slept through my misery. I slept through my depression. I agree. You know?
Sabu is teasing me again. Entire place slow than sleeping. My uncle is a monster.
He's like, why do you sleep so much?
I can't tell you.
Hello?
Oh my god, you're moving in like 0.2 speed and it's extremely scary.
Sorry.
You look like a five-sided French character.
What?
Okay, you're... No, so I think all of the actions that I was not able to see you do, it is scary. Puro fast forward হয়ে আসলো and I saw you do together, so obviously I'm for a bitch.
ছিল It's like one. No, it's okay.
You have to like tease it. You're covering the entire thing. Thank you.
One, two, three. ভাল লাগছে আচ্ছা আচ্ছা সরি সরি So you have the physical copy for both the books we are buddy reading. How is that fair? Nah? It's also a good day. Like it's not raining. Yeah, you won't learn. যাচ্ছে 2 টাকার জন্য Why is it so sad? ঠিক বললো
ঠান্ডা লাগবে হ্যাঁ আমি তাও খাবো হ্যাঁ Hi, black hot dog.
So turns out I lied to you. I was not done until chapter 8. I was just going to start chapter 8.
Yeah, even I am going to start chapter 8 only.
I thought maybe I finished chapter 8.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm going to start chapter 10. Huh. Good. I should always be ahead of you. Yeah, I'm going to start chapter 10.
Yeah, I will start. Actually, I'm not even done with chapter 7. I am. Okay, yeah, 3 pages left to finish chapter 7 also. So, remember you were telling me this reminds you of College Street. I agree.
Yeah.
Like when it started, they were talking about. I didn't even know that this exists. So I searched it up, Google it, and turns out it looks like College Street.
I
Except
didn't bother looking up.
they have like how do I say paka dokan? They have full shops while we have
Cemented shops.
cemented. Yes, those shops, permanent shops. College Street has a mix of both.
Also mentioned like 170 shops. So I have a wild urge to go to College Street and count how many we have.
Exactly, because I think we have way more than that.
Yeah, I do think I have an inkling that we might be bigger. And if we have more than 170 shops, that means we are the largest book.
Yeah, not getting competitive or something, but we should be registered. It started right, and she was feeling whatever she was feeling, and minus the boyfriend fiasco, I started feeling like, why am I getting this book now? Why is it coming to me now? Like, do I deserve this at this stage in my life? You know, because I'm also having similar thoughts about the job and stuff like that.
So for me, it's more of I don't really read books of this sort. Like I don't. If this had to be sorted into a genre, I don't know what you would call it. However, it is not something I would ever read.
Yeah.
Right. So I started and I was like, what's the point? Like, yeah, okay. You have bad taste in men. You don't want to return to your home. So
He does have very bad taste in men, like terrible.
very. And then your kind uncle is offering you like a place to stay for free where you can actually save up rent and other utilities.
Yeah.
And you're being a bitch anyway.
And then you're like, okay, I am done. I have recovered now. I will move on. I would never move on.
Yeah, no, even that, it just initially she's not really comfortable with the idea of staying at a bookstore, but she's doing it because she has no other option. And then slowly she starts liking books. She was not a book reader before. Then she read one book and apparently that changed her life. I personally don't get it. I don't think one person who doesn't really read books can go from non-reader to book lover with one book. I don't think.
Like I relate to her in some things that she does, like even when she's being betrayed and this man literally is using her, and all of those things happening. She's still finding ways to blame herself and sleeping to cope. You know what? I get it. It's sad, but I
Yeah,
get it.
I was gonna say that's the most relatable part. Like, how do you want to cope? You have multiple problems in your life. Yeah, I'm gonna go sleep. Thank you.
Good night. The genre you were talking about, so I think it's just contemporary fiction. So I read a lot of contemporary fiction. So this is very familiar as a genre to me.
I have been reading mystery, just mystery for the past, I don't even know how many years, probably since school. So, and before that, I used to read teen romances. So, yeah,
What?
you see, even before I just started reading just mysteries, I used to read teen romances by
Yeah.
Indian authors.
Ah,
So, and even those have, your start of the romance, your whatever shit that goes down, and then usually happy endings, some of those sad endings. I like the sad endings one better, obviously.
I get it. I get it.
But yeah, so which is why this book feels like a first in many ways, because I haven't, like, this feels like, yeah, okay, any other regular life. Like, I could write a book about my neighbor and it would, I don't know, feel the same. So, but yeah, I'm having fun. It gets more intriguing later.
You have it?
Hashtag Momoko. It's Momoko.
Oh, yes. She's very interesting.
She is very. She's. I want to book about her. I don't want to book about anyone else. I don't care. Like, I cared enough about Saturo, but then Momoko came and I'm like, you think I care anymore? Yeah, no. Yeah,
So
yeah.
we never gave them like a trajectory of what has happened. We just started talking about the criticism. So
Right, right, right.
yeah, just to
Yeah, which is why I think we should have done one, like, before you read up, so
yeah.
that we could talk about our pretty little chapter 4 in part 1.
I am anyway very notorious at ever explaining plots. I never do it. I just come and I say, okay, I read this book. This was the good thing about it. This is the bad thing about it. Moving on.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who wants to explain? You want to explain?
I can. Our protagonist was dating this guy who was from her office, and then one day he just tells her that he's married, he's getting married, and she thinks, oh, okay, I mean, you could have asked me or something,
Yeah.
but then he tells her no, with someone else, and yeah, she's heartbroken, obviously, and then she's very
No,
depressed.
he even says that we can still continue this. It's fine.
Continue.
Like,
So, and then comes the non-realistic part for me, or at least, why would you do this girly part? She is going to the office. She can just continue her life honestly. Like, a man shouldn't be impacting your life that much.
yeah,
But she was so impacted. She said, I'm going to leave this job. I'm leaving. Really, a man affects your life that much that you want to leave your source of income?
so sad.
Right.
Listen,
Right.
they have backup. They have backup income.
Doesn't have no backup, okay? Saturo was her only backup and he came out of like nowhere.
But I do think that there was some little bit of financial backup. So how would she even think of leaving the job? That's what I am thinking.
She's dumb. She's thinking about Hideki, obviously.
She
Post
leaves.
her leaving the job, she's just sleeping. She's paying rent. I don't even know if she's eating food. She's just obviously spending money for basic utilities. And then her mom calls her and says, no, actually, no, her mom does not call her. Her mom calls Saturo. Her uncle calls her, and you continue, Viksha.
Then he's like, I have this bookshop in this cute little quaint little town where there's only books and cafes and it's like a dream world. So you can come stay with me for a bit. Actually, he says you can come stay with me for as long as you want. And then she goes there. And in the beginning, she's like, I hate this place. It's so musty and smells like books and I don't like it. Disgusting.
I swear, musty, musty. She said musty. Okay, fine.
Like she had any other option anyway. So she was being like that, and I guess she was depressed, so we should give her some credit. And then she slowly So I think one other thing, her life seems to change a lot due to one event. It's like she goes to one cafe and she's like, I am sold. Coffee is the best thing that has.
I agree, I swear.
So then she slowly starts liking the books. She starts reading them, and then she gets integrated in the whatever culture is going on in this neighborhood. And then she decides to leave.
They're funny. Paintbrush type. In the world. Korean red করে বেহালার rotate almost. সকালে উঠতে হবে তার জন্য। I was 2 years old when I realized I had this really cool sticker, but I never used it. This or this. Bhanu, choose. This or this. Fair.
Grubby hands.
Very.
He's just a
So
little guy.
cute.
He's just Ryan.
ওকে কি বেবি লাগছে চলে গেল হ্যাঁ ঠান্ডা লাগে আই থিঙ্ক রোদ্দুর ভালো লাগছে দেখতে সকালে পুরো রোদ্দুরটা পড়েছিল মুখে not. I am Black Cotton apparently. Hi.
You are Black Daughter.
Okay, so let's just talk about what you felt. Then we'll talk about what I felt. Then I can re-ask the questions again. I remember them.
Alright. So, for me, now that I finished reading the book like 3 days ago, 4 days I
Yeah.
think it's been. So now that I think about the book in retrospect, I don't think it had a huge impact on me, but it could be because it's not my genre, you know.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I have opinions which I've also talked about in certain parts of my blog. Firstly, I have a problem with the book. For a book that is called Days at Morisaki Bookshop, the Morisaki Bookshop does not have a personality.
Yeah.
Like Jimbo Cho, the area of the bookstores, Savior, the cafe, these
True.
places have way more of a personality. Like
That's
if
very
you call
true.
the book Days at Savior, it would have made more sense.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I
Like,
agree with
think
that.
without the exception of Momoko, everything else is happening at the cafe. The bookshop is like a premise. It sets off the story, but
Yeah.
that's it. It doesn't really go beyond that. And there's more reason why I'm disappointed. Again, I did not read the Japanese version. I'm reading a translated English version by Eric Ozawa. I'm disappointed because in the initial chapters when Takako has come to Morisaki bookshop, they're setting up this description to the place, how the bookshop is, how the first floor is crammed with books.
Yeah.
The second floor has massive piles and stacks of books that she's busy rearranging for her space to sleep, I guess. Anyway.
Yeah.
So the thing is, there was an attempt to try to have a personality for the bookshop, and then by the moment she has ended up cleaning up the books on the second floor, and she's found time to sleep. After that, it just vanishes. After that, there is no mention of the bookshop or its personality or anything about the bookshop in itself. Really.
Yeah.
I genuinely think so much more could have been done to give a personality, to give its own character to the bookstore.
Yeah, if you think really, a lot of the plot points which happen could have also happened at the bookshop, but it didn't. I have read other books like this which do a lot more justice to the title. So let's say the Traveling Cat Chronicles, which I read, because you mentioned the title, that's why I'm talking about this. It's truly Traveling Cat Chronicles. It goes into depth about the travels of this said cat, bespoke mentioned cat, and like that I also expected that Morisaki Bookshop would also feature a lot more of the bookshop, but it didn't. So that is a disappointing thing. I completely agree with you. Yeah.
I guess the location of the bookstore could have been done better, in my opinion. In my very humble personal opinion, please do not attack me. Thank you.
No. The other thing that I will complain about is the take on life and how we should keep moving all the time. I do not agree with that. You know the metaphor they use of like laying down anchor somewhere and then you have to pull it up and go on ahead. You don't have to really. But I do like the metaphor of the caterpillar turning into butterfly that they use. That is a better metaphor, I feel like, because yes, you change, you metamorphose. Yes, you can change for the better, quote unquote, if you want to, but there shouldn't be any pressure.
Taking from you the point of now that I'm better and well rested, and I feel better about myself, I am going to move out. Like the fashion job that Takako is doing later, she could have just done it from the Morisaki bookshop, because if she has time enough to come to Jimboko after her work hours, and then later during the story keep coming here regularly,
exactly,
then I'm pretty sure she could have done the job while staying there.
She basically lives there anyway.
Maybe she had to move out so that in the future another character can come and take up that space.
You know what I would have preferred if they did it after Momoko arrived. Like if they said
Yeah, that
something
would have
like,
made
yeah,
sense.
now she's back, so I will move out because I have to. That would have made much more sense to me.
They're like struggling, fighting, throwing up. I don't know why they're so worried about it.
Do you have any quotes that touched you? I have one and I would like to read it out.
Yes, I have quotes, but they're on my phone and I'm recording on my phone.
It does
So-
not matter. The only quote that matters is the one I'm about to say.
Okay, go on. Let's see if I agree.
You will probably not agree, but that's okay. I have picked. So, I have two quotes that have managed to, take my heart.
Okay.
One of them is not even a part of this book. It's a translation of a different book that Takako
Yeah.
was reading.
I think I will agree with you. Say it. I have marked
The
it too.
saying.
Yes. Yes.
No. See, that is not the one that I'm going to dramatically read out. I'm
Okay,
going
okay.
to dramatically read out a line from this book itself.
Uh-huh.
It's not the complete line. I will just read out the part that is important to me, and I think it should be culturally important to everyone.
Say it, Queen.
Wait, I need my reading glasses on.
Okay.
Reading glasses acquired.
Mm-hmm.
Do I look studious?
You do. I'm trying to enlarge you on the screen.
You don't have to do that.
Okay.
It is perfectly alright. I want to read now.
Yeah.
It amazed me how utterly pathetic I was.
Listen.
Played,
You're right.
love. This is from chapter 7, part 1. The genius of this line. Oh my god. It is about how much I relate.
No.
Like, yes, that's you know how the sleeping part was the realistic, relatable part for you with Momoko.
Yes.
I keep saying Momoko, I'm obsessed with her, I truly am.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on. So, how the way you relate with Takako is the sleep aspect.
Yeah.
I relate with Takako about being utterly pathetic
No.
and realizing how utterly pathetic I am.
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে.
Thank you. Yes, did I do all of those theatrics just for this one thing? Yeah, I did.
Okay, so Momoko actually reminds me of the third question.
The ethics.
So, like, what would you do if you were in a situation like that? Say you know someone who loves someone else a lot, and this person is not telling them about something like a terminal illness. Would you tell that person even if that means breaking your promise, or would you not?
So basically, if I'm in Takako's
Yeah,
position,
what would you do? Because it made me think a lot. Like, what would I do if I were Satoru or if I were Momoko? The perspectives are completely. If I were Momoko, I would not want to tell, but if I were Satoru, I would want to know. You know?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. If I'm Takako, which I am in this
Yeah.
situation, I think I will be doing exactly what Takako did.
Exactly.
And I'll be doing it way sooner. I think I would return and the first thing I do is, yeah, okay, that.
I agree. I'm so glad you agree. I'm so glad.
Yeah, because, see, while I completely respect the wishes, I do feel like those are also selfish. And of course, what I am doing is also out of my own selfish reasons.
Yeah.
But again, here the two different selfish reasons will clash. So of course,
Yeah.
I'm going with my selfish reason. Thank you very much. We would like to bid you goodbye.
Yeah, we would
Thank
like to
you.
know. Like, it upsets me because she was the one who mentioned that in a way it's better that I'm not dying in an accident. Okay, this is spoiler territory. I have to like
I was just
mention.
going to say, I'm going to film a clip of just saying spoilers ahead.
Yeah.
Don't stop the video, leave right now.
But it's okay. We will put something up.
We'll put this before and
Yeah.
then we'll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I trust the editor in you.
Yeah, I'll do it. So she's the one who says that I'm glad that it's like an illness and not an accident, so I can do all the things, I can say my goodbyes. But how will you say your goodbye if you're not telling the person that you have to bid goodbye to? While I think Momoko's character is extremely slay, that part I do not agree with.
That's the thing. I also think Momoko is slay, but it is because of her extremely selfish reasons that she has going on in her life. For very long, I have encountered a cool selfish person, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Or
Because
someone who's selfish, but I can justify their selfishness,
yeah,
and not like those greedy villains that they talk about.
true. And she's also a really nice person, except for whatever she does. Except for all those things, she's actually nice.
See, again, from her point of view, it's nice.
Yeah, from her point of view, it's fine. Like,
She's
I
doing
wouldn't.
the world a favor.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't
According
judge
to her.
her. I wouldn't
I
judge
don't agree.
that.
Yeah.
Like, I would do what you said. I would do exactly what Takako did, but sooner. But I would also not judge her. Like, Takako is mad at her. She's angry. She's fuming that why didn't she tell?
It's not fair. It's not fair. I said it's not fair.
So unnecessary. So unnecessary. That I think no. But see, that is what made me
What do you
confused.
mean the entire night, the entire trip back, even after you've come back, you're just like, it's not fair.
Don't do that.
Second is the extremely obvious, and happens to every book, no matter what book it is. It's a universal global problem. We don't like the protagonist. The protagonist is the most plain person.
She's also a character who is way more invested or plays a catalyst like role in other people's lives. So like she
Catalytic.
okay, that's a different kind of cat. Whenever I see her, she's like since the beginning she's setting people up in the coffee shop. Later she's being the like advocate between Momoko and Satoru. So she's like one of those characters. Like, okay, I don't want
Do you
to
mean yourself in high school?
it basically.
Yeah, see, you have nice eloquent words for this. I will define this by saying main character problem.
It's a main character problem without main character,
protagonist problem.
but it's a main character problem without the main character vibes. Like, not much happens to her. Things are happening to other people. She's Takako.
Takako, come on. These are also happening to her. And by
That's
the end,
true.
I guess she does, spoiler alert, she does manage to secure
What did you say? Secure a?
Boy toy.
You're right. That man spent half his life just waiting.
কারুর না কারুর জন্য ওয়েট করছে ও। Why is he waiting so much?
but it's giving you. I would have also liked more appearances from Sabu. He was like a cool parataku.
হ্যাঁ
I don't know how I can't explain that in English.
No,
Parataku
we
is
get it, we
parataku.
get it.
Our friendly local jobless uncle.
He gave
Who was
so
not
much.
so friendly initially, but that's all right.
He was like intellectual Freddy from CID. I don't know why he gave Freddy.
I get he's like scared of his wife trope, so
Yeah.
okay. Now I'm going to ask you a question. Who is your favorite character?
Okay. Favorite character versus character I like the most. Okay?
Okay.
Favorite character is Momoko because she's very interesting. However, if likable, like someone who I want to protect, Satoru. And your?
For me, see, I'm not going to make these separate categories. I do not care. Momoko is my favorite character, yeah. Of course, by the end, you start also questioning your liking towards her. But you know what? Sometimes you should not let the questions intrude. You should just be like, I do not care.
No, but I never questioned that I liked her. Like, I completely get it. Whatever she did.
I questioned her actions, of course.
Yeah,
That.
but I can justify it by saying the feminine urge to Dash. The feminine urge to Momoko. You know? It's like zaning.
That's such a great line. I'm just going to use that daily from now. The feminine urge to Momoku. I'm back.
Hi.
Should I wear my reading glasses again? I
Sure.
will not waste your time.
No, that's fine.
So, this is from a book called Landscapes of the Heart, and it's by Motojiro Kaji. And the quote is, "The act of seeing is no small thing. To see something is to be possessed by it. Sometimes it carries off a part of you, sometimes it's your whole soul."
Mic drop.
Hi.
I love it so much.
And would you believe that? Remember when I was saying I've completed 4 chapters?
Yeah.
So I read this quote and then I'm walking into Eco Park.
Is the tripod shaking? Change your eyes on a tripod.
My tripod is shaking?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I kicked it. I kicked it by mistake. You can't kick it by mistake, sorry.
We will be reading this book soon since we are both done with this book.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be, I just have a niggling feeling. Since I will be meeting you very soon, I have a feeling that we'll be sitting across each other and reading the same book.
Fun. You see the coffee stain?
I can't see. You're still talking to me. Like, it's weird. Your video is delayed.
So basically there's a huge coffee stain on my thing that I'm wearing.
If you have shown it, then I will be watching it later.
But it didn't, like, it's not visible. That's a good thing because that means it's not stained a lot. But yes, I am sticky now, so I'll go change.
Yeah, okay, bye. We are ending this. You shouldn't have said that. Okay, yeah, we're ending this.
I enjoy buddy reading with you so much. Just wanted to say
Why?
that.
This is because I actually care.
Yes, it is because you actually care.
You know, what if I